Does intuitive eating actually work? So this is my second video on intuitive eating, and today we're going to be talking about intuitive eating and whether it works, on what science it's based on, and if it works for everyone. If you haven't seen the first video on what is intuitive eating and intuitive eating principles, then you can check it out right here. Intuitive eating is based on scientific evidence, and in fact, many studies have shown the benefits of intuitive eating for things such as psychological health indicators, eating behaviors, physical health indicators, body satisfaction, or disordered eating. And studies show that focusing on body weight leads to reduced health, a reduced quality of life, and reduced well-being. If you're interested in these sources, they're all in my blog post that I will be putting in the description. This being said, it's very important to note that intuitive eating is not a weight loss method. You should not be turning to intuitive eating to lose weight, but rather to learn to listen to your body's signals and to build a healthier relationship with food. That being said, studies do show that intuitive eating is inversely associated with being overweight or obese. But it may be because these people have always eaten intuitively and not because they were overweight, ate intuitively, and then lost weight. I do believe that if you learn to eat intuitively and heal your relationship with food, then your body will settle at the weight that is right for you. Now, this could mean losing weight, but it could also mean staying the same, and it could even mean gaining weight if you're at a weight that is lower than your healthy weight. And reaching your natural set point could take time, and if you're in intuitive eating for the weight loss, then you may find yourself giving up because this is just too long. But the focus point of your healthy eating journey should be to become healthier and happier and not to lose weight. Intuitive eating is a process. You won't automatically be able to eat intuitively just because you decided to. You won't immediately be able to discern your hunger and fullness cues from all the rest. And you won't get rid of diet culture with a snap of your fingers. It's not as easy as it sounds to just listen to your intuition. It really needs to be learned. So now the question so many people are wondering, does intuitive eating work for everyone and anyone? So I really believe that intuitive eating can work for so many people, but maybe not for everyone, and at least not right away. For instance, for people who have been out of tune with their hunger and fullness cues, people who have no general knowledge regarding nutrition or portion sizes or calories or nutrients or anything like that, people who have always been used to eating processed foods and no fruit and vegetables, for them, if you tell them to just eat intuitively, then they might go on just eating the foods they were used to eating. So eating pizza, eating donuts, eating ice cream, and washing everything down with soda. And it's normal because it's what they've always been used to. It's what their intuition now is telling them. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have people who have been dieting and restricting their food intake their whole life, and they're just so used to not listening to their hunger cues that they're just not able to recognize them. So telling these people to rely on their intuition and to just follow the principles of intuitive eating without learning about everything first, well, I don't think that that is going to have the satisfactory outcome that they want. I do agree that we are natural born intuitive eaters, but sadly over time this intuition can become clouded with the diet culture or by unhealthy habits, and it can take a while to get it back. And listening to your body and trusting your body is only possible when you have some kind of a general idea of what you're doing. I'm not saying that these people should never try to eat intuitively. Actually, I think that intuitive eating should be their goal ultimately, but I really think that they also need to learn more about nutrition and gain some of that general knowledge and learn about general healthy eating habits and everything like that. Finally, if your goal is to lose weight, maybe for health reasons or just for personal reasons, then I don't think that intuitive eating would be the right thing for you at the moment. And certainly some of its principles can be applied, but it's just not the general idea, it's not the general point of intuitive eating to to wish to lose weight. If you see intuitive eating as just another diet plan or just another way to lose weight, then that just defeats the entire purpose. So just to sum this up, I think that intuitive eating is wonderful. It's what I do personally. I eat intuitively. I have my own way of intuitive eating, and I think that it should and could be everyone's goal. But some people can't start with that right away. Some people can't just go from having their habits that are unhealthy, whichever side of the spectrum of unhealthy that is, and they can't go from that to intuitive eating. I think that they need to go kind of on a learning journey about nutrition in general. Now, if you're looking to build a healthier relationship with food, if you want to be able to be more in tune with your body and to listen to your hunger and fullness cues, if you wish to become healthier both physically and mentally, then I strongly suggest that you give intuitive eating a try. Also, a disclaimer, I feel like I'm going to make a disclaimer on every video of intuitive eating because I don't want to say the wrong things, but this is again my opinion. I know that some people are experts in intuitive eating and think that it can really be for everyone, and some people just think intuitive eating doesn't work at all, but everybody has their own opinion. I'm always a more balanced person. I'm always kind of in the middle. I think intuitive eating is amazing, and I personally use it for myself and recommend it to a lot of people, but I do understand that it can't be the way to go for everyone. And if you're interested in my take on intuitive eating and what I do and how I eat intuitively and what I think intuitive eating means, then make sure to watch my next video that will be about my take on intuitive eating. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like it and subscribe, and hopefully see you soon to continue this intuitive eating video series. Bye!